Language barriers suck. Your favorite piece of media could be out there somewhere, but because it's in a language you don't speak, you might never find it. And even if you do, you won't be able to enjoy it to the fullest because some things just cannot be translated. In the case of Vtubers, they were mostly relegated to Japanese speaking circles until people started posting subtitled clips of their favorite moments. Those clips did some heavy lifting in the early days, and for many fans they are still the main way to enjoy Vtubers, especially the Japanese ones. That said, I think it's quite obvious that watching a couple clips with subtitles is no substitute for watching and listening to an entire stream. Those are just fundamentally different experiences. Alas, unless I learn Japanese, the full enjoyment of Japanese Vtubers will forever be beyond me. Now I have tried tuning into their streams and having them run in the back, but it's just not the same if I can't understand them. However, there is one Japanese Vtuber that's the exception. One that I can put on in the back and listen to for hours even though I have no idea what she's saying. That Vtuber is Ookami Mio. I found out about Mio the same way I found out about most Hololive members. Following first contact through Corona playing Doom 64, I wanted to know more about this group of funny anime girls. Luckily, YouTube had my back and gave me this video called The Perfect Guide to Hololive. Essentially, it just goes through all the members and lists a couple fun facts about each one to give you an idea of who they are. Now this thing is ancient by VTuber standards. This was before EN, before Gen 5, before ID. Actually wait, ID did exist. They were covered in a separate video alongside the Chinese branch? Do modern Hololive fans even know there used to be a Chinese branch? Anyway, what did this video have to say about Mio? Let's see. Resembles Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill. True, they both got that Shadow the Hedgehog color scheme. Doesn't wear any panties while sleeping apparently. Well, that's certainly a thing she is vocal about, though I feel like it makes her sound very lewd when she really isn't. Of course, these days wearing no underwear is Nerissa's thing, the only one currently who has been able to manifest the power of her stand. Wait, what? Has a cat named Tiger. Well, that one's surprisingly normal. This is honestly a pretty poor introduction to Mio. I can't believe the silly meme video would betray me like that. Let's look at her lore on the official website. That's probably more informative. A black-haired wolf girl who appeared on our radar randomly. She often shows up around shrines. She likes gaming. That's it? Yeah, so back in the day, VTubers didn't really come with a ton of lore like they do now. Hololive Gamers especially has super short lore blurbs. This all still leaves us with very little information on who Mio is. Ookami Mio was designed by Izumi Sai and debuted as part of Hololive Gamers, Hololive's very own esports team. Yeah, you heard that right. Hololive Gamers was meant to be an esports team, before becoming just another bunch of comedians, because they're not actually particularly great at games. Mio is actually a childhood friend of Fubuki and joined Hololive specifically so they could continue hanging out despite Fubuki being busy with streaming. Yay, nepotism. As a result, her outfit was designed as a contrast to Fubuki. Also a fun little detail about her design, while this looks like her tail, it's actually the tip of her hair. Her real tail is wrapped around her leg. And if you're wondering why she shares a name with the Capcom game, the word Ookami is Japanese for both wolf and great god. So Mio joined the gang and quickly established herself as the mom of Hololive. She's calm and mature, which means she often plays the straight man among the insanity of everyone else. Though she also has her own wacky moments, like how she bathed on stream on 3 different occasions, or when she explained her extended hospital stay. She also frequently takes care of other members when they aren't feeling well, talking them through issues and cooking for them. All of this has earned her the nickname of Mio Mama. Importantly though, she is not a MILF or a mummy, she's just a mama. That may sound pedantic, but these words carry very different connotations. She can also read tarot cards, which is pretty cool and goes really well with her shrine maiden aesthetic. Like, I don't believe in fortune telling or astrology, that stuff is all complete nonsense, but there's just something about tarot cards that elevates them above other methods. I mean, they're still bunk, and even Mio has stated that she just uses tarot cards as an excuse to give advice to her friends and coworkers, but it's just the presentation of it all, you know? It's a lot more impactful to have this physical deck of cards in front of you, instead of just saying random bullshit. On the topic of tarot cards, I guess it's time to explain her stand. First question. What the heck is a stand? In JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, characters are able to summon these super buff ghosts with superpowers called stands, because they stand behind you. The first 22 stands were named after tarot cards, so that fits perfectly. Second question, why the heck does Mio have a stand? So back in the day there was a series of streams where Hololive members pretended to be kindergarteners, while Mio of course played the role of kindergarten teacher. Fubuki, channeling her inner 4-year-old, made this drawing as a gift to Mio. The creature was named Hatotaurus, and then Mio's artist went on to draw this illustration. Mio added it to her stream background, making it look like a stand. It then became her mascot. Not only does this weird bird demon clash quite heavily with her cute design, Mio is also just about the furthest thing from a shonen protagonist. But this inherent contradiction is just really funny and charming. It also makes for an amazing special attack in Holocure. Now, for most of my favorite Hololive members, my affection for them was pretty instantaneous. I saw a clip or watched their debut and immediately went, I like this one. But for Mio it was different. Sure, I thought she was cute because I really like wolf girls, but she wasn't special to me at first. Then slowly she grew to be one of my favorites. I honestly don't really know how that happened. One day I just noticed that I've been liking and bookmarking a disproportionate amount of Mio fan art compared to everyone else. That's when I began to realize that she might be my favorite Japanese Hololive member. Really, it was a collection of things. The tarot cards and stand thing for one. But she also became my main in Holocure thanks to the gacha gods blessing her with rank ups. Then her pop-up parade was the first Hololive figure I got, and also my first anime figure that wasn't an android. There's her cheerful laugh and her intro screen, which is my favorite in all of Hololive. And then there's her singing. If you were to ask me what my favorite Hololive song is, I couldn't give you an answer. There's just too many to choose from. I mean, Suice's entire discography makes picking a single song impossible. If you ask me for my favorite Hololive cover, however, I immediately know what to answer. Mio's cover of Sparkle from Your Name. I have never watched Your Name, so I have no prior emotional connection to this song, but when I heard Mio's cover of it, I immediately fell in love. It's just a really nice song, and Mio's voice fits it beautifully. I've been lucky enough to catch a lot of Mio's karaoke streams, and man, they are just so nice. Karaoke streams are kinda the only streams from Japanese Vtubers I can fully enjoy, since the language barrier isn't a problem anymore. That brings us full circle back to the intro and my troubles to enjoy streams of Vtubers who speak a language I don't understand. A problem I do not have with Mio. I can put on a talking stream or even a gameplay stream of Mio in the back and enjoy it for the next hour or two. Sure, I have no idea what she's saying, but her voice is so pleasant to my ears that even random noises become enjoyable. It's really something unique to her, or at least it was, because I've also been able to do so with some of Chihaya's streams. But there is one other aspect that makes Mio different from other Vtubers. I call these videos Why I Love Vtuber, but obviously that love is purely platonic. I have no romantic feelings towards Ina or Mume. They are just funny dogs that I'd love to hang out with. The same goes for most of Hololive. But then there's Mio. I don't really know how to properly convey this, but she makes my heart go doki doki. I guess what I'm trying to say is I think I may have a crush on Mio. Now I know this sounds super parasocial, but don't worry, I am not delusional. Mio does not know I exist. She's just living her own life beyond her streams at the other end of the world. Whatever feelings I have for her, they are towards the character she plays on stream, not the actual person behind the avatar. The whole parasocial aspect of VTubing has been a big point of contention, but I think it's okay to have and acknowledge these feelings, as long as you also acknowledge that you shouldn't pursue them. So these are the reasons I love Mio. She's just a cute wolf girl who cares about her friends. A voice of reason that's not afraid to also get silly. A beautiful singer with a cheerful laugh. A mother, a gamer, a fortune teller, a stand user, a sweet lady who slowly warmed her way into my heart. But most importantly,
I'm a fucking cute